There may come a time when you step in dirt, mud, or something odd and it gets onto your grip tape and it takes away some traction or it makes your deck less grippy, and so you may want to clean your grip tape. There are a lot of videos out there that recommend using window cleaner and scrubbing with an old toothbrush. The problem with this method is that window cleaners, like Windex, have solvents in them that can affect the resin that holds the grit together. Some standard grip tapes are perforated, meaning that there are tiny holes all over the sheet to eliminate air bubbles when applying it to a deck. Water and window cleaner can soak through and get into the wood, making the deck soft and or ruin the adhesion of the grip tape. Also, the bristles of a toothbrush are not strong enough and durable enough to scrub deep in the grip tape. What we recommend using is a piece of natural rubber, and you can find these at a few places. At a skate shop, it's sold under the brand name Grip Gum for $8, and at almost any hardware store you can find a stick of belt sander cleaner for around $6 or $7. You can also find small pieces of the same rubber at an art supply store for around $2, and it's pretty much all you need. And it's used by people who water paint and for removing rubber cement. Ask for rubber cement pickup or crepe rubber. Here I've got an old deck where you can see where one half of the deck is clean and the other side needs some cleaning. The rubber is really only good at removing dust or whatever is just on the surface of the grip tape. To get deep to remove stubborn crud, we like to use a very soft wire brush. It's a lot tougher than a toothbrush and soft enough to not ruin the grit. We use a fine brass wire brush that was about 50 cents at a local hardware store. The similar steel brush is good too, but has stiffer bristles, so be gentle if you use it. Any wire brush like a barbecue brush will dull the grit and possibly make it worse than it already is. Here's a really good spot to use as an example of what can happen when you try using just the rubber. It doesn't work very well. The more I rub, it just still looks the same. But when I use a brass brush to get the dirt that is deep in the grip tape, it starts to come to the surface. As you can see, it works pretty good. To wipe it away, I just used the rubber, and now you can see how much better the grip tape is now. On this deck here, I applied 4 of the top Longboard grip tape brands that use really coarse grit for their grip tapes. The brush and rubber piece may not be good enough at removing everything on coarse grip tape. We went a little extreme and covered these grip tapes in mud and then let it dry. Since these grip tapes are so thick from being covered with resin to hold a lot of heavy grit, it is okay to use water to loosen up the dirt that is deep in the grip tape. Just dip your brush in water and scrub in sections. Before we use any rubber to wipe dirt away, we use a rag to soak up the mud that we now created. You can use paper towels, but it can tear up and get stuck in the grip. Continue to clean sections or spots that you missed. As you can see, this method alone works pretty well, but keep in mind that this grip tape is wet, so it looks nicer than it actually is. The rubber does not work well at all if the grip tape is wet. What happens is the rubber gets wet too, and it will just slide over the grip tape and dirt. We keep a hairdryer handy to dry off the grip tape quickly. Now you can see how it looks worse when it dries. But when we use the rubber stick, it will get it looking a lot better. Your grip tape probably won't get back to looking brand new, but it will function like it does, and that's what's really important. Hey, that looks pretty good to me. Let's do one more piece really quick to show some more cleaning. Just dip your brush in water, scrub an area, pat it with a rag, dry it off with a hairdryer if you need to, and then finish cleaning with a piece of natural rubber. There, now that looks pretty good. We know there are multiple ways to skin a cat, and the same goes for cleaning grip tape. We feel this is the quickest and simplest way to clean grip tape without doing any possible harm to it. Of course, nothing beats a new sheet of grip tape, so if your grip tape is old or worn down, you may want to consider replacing it. And if you need help removing it or applying a new sheet of grip tape, check out the videos that we have on how to get that done. And if you have any questions about this video or anything skate related, send us a message. And if you want to learn some more tips, check out the rest of our videos or click around ratvision.com.